Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about healing. How does healing affect us? And how do we recover from things that is so painful, from loss? How do we recover from it? How do we deal with sadness? And I just have one thing to say, and it might sound cliche, but it works every time. Talk to God about it. That's your number one thing, is to talk about it to God. But I can be honest with you, very honest, very honest. And even though I sit here in front of you saying that, talk to God about it, there are times when I'm hurting so much, so much, and it's even hard to really have a in-depth conversation to God about it. Yes, but I still call on him. I will say, Jesus, please help me. Oh God, I need you, Father Jesus. I need you. Please help me. Please come to my rescue. I will do that the most. And I will say the 23rd Psalms. But to really sit down and have a one-on-one conversation with God, like sit down like how we are talking now, it's one of the best thing that you should do. And you see, when I do get to that place where I sit down and talk to God, and these are like example of how I talk to God. I sometimes go on my knees. If you believe in candles, you can light candles. But sometimes while we light candles, maybe we have a little bit of Catholic in us, where when somebody passed, we said light a candle for them. I don't believe that candle can meant for bad if you are not doing it for bad. And I mean just normal white candle. It just signal, just purify and so forth. Whether you want, I know a lady, she used to pray with water around her because she said water is cleansing. But I rather to just talk to God. I don't do those things. I'm not saying I have never tried it. Yes, I've tried the candle. I've tried the candle many times. And how do I feel? Sometimes I will say, God, while the candle is burning, let my wrath, let my stress burn with the candle. And I will talk to him like that. And sometimes I will just pray with some olive oil. Normally I do that at church, and they anoint me and so forth. And yet, do I really feel healed? Yes, I do. Because when you believe how powerful the Creator is, trust me, and how He move mountains, you will stop focus on the negativity and focus on the positive, and see that He was right there all along. Sometimes we just need that clearance to see that God is really working for us. There are things that I definitely don't agree with. When you have problem, you should allow other persons to pray for you. Yes, we can allow other persons to pray for you. Yes, we should allow other persons to pray for you. But you should also pray for yourself. Talk to God. He loves you just the way how He loves me. Just as how He loves a pastor or a prophet, He loves you too. And you are the person that He truly wants to hear from. He wants to hear from you. Talk to Him, tell Him your fears. Even if it's just like how I am talking to you. This is like this. Jesus, I am not having a good day. I make some decision that I'm not proud of. Jesus, these are the things that is hurting me. I just lose a loved one. I don't know how to get over it. Jesus, I'm just going through a breakup. How do I get over something like that? Could you help me? Talk to God. He's not hard to talk to. And trust me, there are times when I'm talking to God and I can feel the shivering over me. And I just know that's a sign to say, yes, I am here. You're not alone. And I'm telling you, He will listen to you. Sometimes we're going through that crisis where we think that money solves everything. But no, it doesn't. It don't solve everything. I know of person that have plans for tomorrow but don't live to see tomorrow. I know of person want a certain dinner and don't live to enjoy the complete dinner. To have the eat leftover, to get up in the night and drink a cup of tea. There are persons like that. I don't know what is going to happen to me tomorrow. But if there is any pain inside of me, Even through this camera and I'm speaking to you, I'm asking God to heal me and to make me a better person. It's time to put away the grudges. There is something that I look on in my childhood district where I grew up. There are a lot of elders while we were growing up, a lot of them. And as kids, we have to be careful how we enter their premises. Because if you're not liked or you're not invited, they will insult you out. And normally that would come off as the ill-mannered children, or if your parents is not favoritized in the district, like if they're troublemakers and so forth. Luckily, I come from a parents that is very mannerable to elders and taught us to do that. But however, then you still have the societal one them that think that they're above us and we should be below them. And there are times when I look on it that when you go to their home, you can't run in the house, you have to stay outside, or they have an area for you because you're not so much to reach there. I don't know, and I don't want to judge them. Maybe they thought that we are rude children and we're going to break their crockery, meaning their glass dish and the glass cup and so forth. So let's not get into all the factors why they did it. I don't know. But if I have children and I'm avoiding them from some area in my house, it must be the fact that I am shielding them from not damaging themselves, but not thinking they're below me. But that's how we felt as child. I'm just telling you, we felt that we were beneath them. But can I tell you, they passed away and gone, and those house and land that we grow up and see them fighting over and protecting with their uttermost guard, those houses are rotting down now. And where are they? 6 feet under. And I'm sure they don't have the time to change it and say, I wish I was nicer to that young lady. I wish I was nicer to that person. Don't wait until it's too late, because all this money that we're working for, especially me, I work very hard for money, like crazy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't work hard for money. I do. But I don't dwell on it as in to say, okay, this is what is going to save me. One of the things that I more crave for is to get my act right and to know that while I need money to live, I am doing right by others. I'm not grudging. I'm not bad mind. I am not causing somebody else's pain and harm. I am not stopping somebody from getting a promotion, from succeeding in life. I am not mean to the homeless, to the persons in need, and I'm truthful. But that's my biggest battle, and I will talk about that. The time when it comes to for you to be truthful when a lie can save you. We will talk about that in our next video, because I battle with that. I have so much to share with you guys, but healing comes from God. Face your fears. If you have a loved one go to their grave that passed away, go to their grave and face it. Cry if you need to. God understands the language of tears. If you're battling with something, face it head on and talk to God about it, because He can provide that healing that you need. The only thing I want to leave you with, when you pray to God and you talk to Him to do something for you, don't go behind and fixing it for yourself. So you know down the road that person hurt you, but tomorrow you put up a big wall because you want to block out that person. Allow God to do His job. He doesn't want you to do it for Him. Are you going to get somebody else to be mischievous to that neighbor? You do not want to do that. You're in your workplace because that person didn't look up to you, didn't obey you, or you just don't like the person, because sometimes we spirit take on our aura, don't work and don't gel with one another. And guess what? You sabotage that person from growing. Or you're in the supermarket or the parking lot, you fight somebody for parking space. There are little things that we do that just don't line up with God. And the competition that we train our children to have while going to school and be bullying and so forth. Come on, man. Let's be better people and heal from what is going on, because you only escalate to disaster and mental breakdown as you get older. Yes, you running from healing will cause mental breakdown, senile, you going back to childlike, because after you get old, all of that start to come back on you and the wisdom start to clock in. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, God is listening, and pray for healing. Face your healing, face your fears. If you can't do it alone, find somebody professional and talk to. And again, comment in the comment section or send me an email.